Lesson 122 is about permutations, and a permutation is just how many ways objects could be arranged. Now, we need an example of what this means in order to go along with our word definition. So let's say we had the letters A, B, and C. These are our three objects, and we want to see how many ways we could arrange them. Well, if we started with the A first, we could get A, B, C, or we could get A, C, B. If we started with the B first, we could get B, A, C, or we could get B, C, A. And if we started with the C first, we could get C, A, B, or we could get C, B, A. So if we were trying to find how many permutations there were of the objects A, B, and C, there would be 6, and we've listed them all out here. Let's look at another example. Mary has 8 different objects. How many permutations are possible? So how many ways could those 8 different objects be arranged? So if we've got 8 objects, we want to make 8 different boxes. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, we don't know what those objects are, but we know that there's 8 choices in the beginning, and Mary's going to take one of those 8 things. So for our first one, she's got a choice of 8 different objects. So she could pick any one of those 8. Now, she's taken one of those 8. So for her next choice, she could only choose 7 possibilities. Then for her next choice, well, 2 have been taken away, so there's only 6. And you can see we're going to get 5, 4, 3, 2, and in the last position, there's only one choice because the other 7 objects have definitely been chosen at some point along this path. Now, what we can do to find our answer is to multiply. We're going to multiply 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 and times 1. And the easiest way to do this will be, well, 8 times 7, that's 56. 6 times 5, that's 30. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. And then we'd have 56 times 30 times 24. Now this is going to give us a huge answer. And we can go ahead and find out exactly what that's going to be. 56 times 30. Let's work through it. We've got 0 as a placeholder. 3 times 6 is 18. We'll carry our 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 more is 16. So we get 1,680. We now need to multiply that by 24. That's going to tell us how many different permutations are possible. Well, 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 8 is 32. We'll carry our 3. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 3 more is 27. Carry our 2. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. Got 0 as a placeholder. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. We'll carry our 1. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. We'll carry our 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 3. So we get a 0, a 2. 7 plus 6 is 13, and we carry our 1. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 3 more is 10. Carry our 1. We've got our answer. We've got an answer of 40,320 permutations. Now, another way that we could write out this problem is to do this. Instead of it saying 8 times 7 times 6 all the way to 1, we could say 8 with an exclamation point. Now this isn't like we're really excited to say the number 8. Yay, we have 8. This is saying 8 factorial. And in math, what 8 factorial means is what we have below. 8 factorial means 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 all the way to 1. So if we had a number like 20 times 19 times 18 times 17 times 16, we could write 20 factorial. rather than writing out our 20 different boxes and each number going down in numerical order. Let's look at our next example. If Mary chose 3 objects at a time from her 8, in how many different orders could they be arranged in a row? So she's choosing 3 of her 8. So she's got 3 choices to make. For the first choice, she's got 8 different objects she could choose from. She's going to pick one of them. So for her second choice, she's picked one already, so she only has 7 choices left. Then for her third choice, she has only 6 choices left because 2 things have been taken. Now this one, 8 times 7 is 56, and 56 times 6 will give us our answer. 6 times 6, that's 36. We'll carry our 3. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 3 is 336. So how many different orders could they be arranged in a row? We have 336 orders. Now notice in this problem, we could not use our factorial, our exclamation point, because this does not go all the way down to 1. The only time you can use that exclamation point is when we get the numbers in descending order from what you begin with all the way to 1. Lesson practice will be on page 389. Make sure you've got your notes complete, and I'll see you during our next class.